just got out of the hospital after 3 days with a little bit of a complication. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later, but I don't know really what's been going on here for the last 3 days. The one thing I know is that the bridges are in, at least the bases of the bridges. Obviously, we have to go and put the wood on, and the railings and stuff like that. But the actual thing is that, you know, I've been waiting a long time for that. What do you say we go inside and just get reactions of what's been going on for the last 3 days? Because I know a lot has gotten done. Of course, the first thing I can see is that there's a whole bunch more drywall that's done over here, which is pretty exciting, but I want to see the turtle pond. I saw little pieces and glimpses of it, but I haven't seen where we're at with it over here. You can see I'm limping a little bit. That limping is because I had a blood clot in my artery right here. Had to have emergency surgery done, so I'm still in quite a bit of pain when it comes to walking, but way better than it was before the surgery because I couldn't even put any pressure on it at all. So here's the turtle thing. It is looking really cool. It's definitely wild. I know that Lori talked a little bit about escaping of turtles, so I definitely see that we have some issues here that we're going to have to address, because even with the cap here, we have some issues. Like over here, anything on the backside can just crawl right out and get out of the tank. So that's not going to work, and I know Jeff has done a great job. It looks absolutely gorgeous. We just have to find some areas where we're not going to have escapees. You know, the majority of the pond looks really good. A couple areas we're going to have to deal with. Other than that, this is going to be absolutely beautiful. So now we're in the reptile area here. The one thing that I noticed that is really cool, and I was really excited to see how it's going to go, is of course we have a lot of the lighting. So not only is the lighting perfect as far as like the tone I wanted that tone of like being really light, but I also love the fact that it looks super modern. I love the modern look to it. It looks really cool. So again, we're going to have enclosures in the center, enclosures on the side. So it's just cool to see that. Again, this is the type of lighting we're going to have throughout. Now again, in the marine side, of course we're going to have lights, but they're going to be off so that they exhibit should like the area, but it's going to be the exact same light. But during the reptile side, we want it a little brighter in here, right? Because we want people to be able to see, so it's really cool. I love the way it's looking. See, they started to do the painting. Of course, we have to do the painting in order to actually put water in the predator tank. What I understand is that we're actually putting water in the predator tank right now. So let's take a look real quick. Holy moly. Now granted, it's dirty right now. There's all that sediment. That's why we're leaching it out. But right now there's probably, I don't know, 3.5 foot of water. It took a day to get to this, so we probably have another day to actually fill it up all the way. How crazy is that? To see the first water in the giant predator tank, absolutely incredible. And again, once we actually drain this, we have to paint that wall again. This is just a primer coat right here. It's looking great. It's so great to see the logs coming out and stuff like that. The waterfall in the backdrop. It's definitely looking amazing. And wow, this is like, I hate the fact that I wasn't here to see the first drops of water go into the tank, because I've been dreaming about it for really my whole life, right? And unfortunately I missed that, but at the same time, I'm here to see it now, and that's all that matters. Then we get into the mammal area. The only thing I really see that's changed is that we actually put wood backing on all the studs here, because basically this is going to be holding the door, right? So for some reason now, granted, we're going to have drywall that's going to stiffen it up too, but we have to drill in and actually screw the door hinges into something like this, right? So if this wasn't here, we wouldn't do it. So they put wood backing all the way on the headers and everything like that, just so we can secure that glass really good. Again, the construction crew is making as much progress as anything, but I think that there's a koi pond that has water in it too. This is cool. Again, we still have the things kind of covered up and stuff like that, but wow, look at how cool that is right there. And this is crystal clear. You know, the predator tank had like some leaching and stuff, but this is as clear as you could be. I mean, if you see this waterfall going and stuff like that, and then the weeping wall up here going, absolutely incredible. Again, I can't wait till we can take off all this kind of protecting layer. I got that on there now because of course there's still construction going on. We don't want people banging it, and this is really expensive acrylic, expensive to buff out as well. And by the way, Felipe's team here in the next week or so is coming to actually do the buffing and actually all the curving and stuff like that of the acrylic. It's going to be amazing, but this tank turned out beautiful. And again, with that black in there, you can just imagine, oh, the koi is going to look so incredible. The thing that I like so far is the predator fish tank and the koi pond aren't leaking. That is the best thing, is I see dry ground, which is really amazing. Let's hope that we keep going. We have one more tank that actually has water in it that I am so stoked to see. Oh, and look at this. There's water all over the floor. Right after I said that we don't have to worry about water, but actually I could tell that this water is actually coming from the hose right here. This hose hasn't really got a good fitting, and so we're filling up, of course, the predator fish tank, the hose just going here. But what I wanted to show you was this one right here, which of course is the archer fish tank. It's a little bit high, there's no doubt about it. Raise the water level a little bit high. If we had it this high, there'd be water all over the floor all the time. It needs to be down about 2 or 3 more inches, there's no doubt about that. But you can kind of get the idea of what the archer fish are going to look like in here now, with all the little like tree roots and stuff like that. Wow, how cool is that? But again, you can kind of see, even if you look to the bottom, how dirty the water is. That's all the leaching and stuff like that that we have to just get out. That cement, right? So we'll have this sit for about a week, and then about a week from now we'll actually drain the tank, clean them all out real good, probably fill them one more time, and then do the same thing over. And the next time we fill them, we're actually filling them to cycle them to get ready for fish. This is super cool because when I left there was no lighting up here, so now there's lighting here. Again, this will be off when we're open, you know, so you want kind of dark with this like glowing. But it's kind of cool because this is the first time I've seen the stingray tank. It's actually lit up like this. Now you can really see the coral beams and stuff like that. You gotta remember we're gonna have big pieces of coral on it and stuff like that. That'll be really cool. It's really awesome. Of course, we're gonna be filling up this this tank here in the next couple days too. This is going to take a long time to fill out because this is a big tank. We've got one more quart of sealant that Lee is actually doing on this, and then we're 100% set on this. I mean, this is looking absolutely incredible. It's just so crazy how different everything looks lit up. You know, this coral looked all kind of dark and dingy, but now that we have lights in here, it's just vibrant and pops. Again, we still have a big problem trying to figure out how to get this into that. Definitely going to be a bear, but we have to somehow do it. It's going to be absolutely amazing when it's done. That coral is cool. And then take a look back here. Now, granted, this is just one section, but this is the back of the house. The entire back of the house is going to be all the way across. That's where filtration is going to be. All the refrigeration, food prep, reptile section is going to be way down over there. But they actually did some of the flooring too, just to kind of get the filtration side where it'll look like this. So the flooring back here is going to look like this, although it's going to look a lot more fancy on the open house. And you can see they did this too. They framed out all this area here for the back of the house. A fish tank going to go in here. Again, a giant saltwater tank here, and then a big reef tank over here. And they did the back of the house when it came to all the epoxy, which looks really good. And then right here, you'll see the little bit of a bump out. And that bump out is actually right here where fish spots are going to be. So the fish spots will come out to like here, go all the way across. You'll be able to climb up, sit up here, put your feet in here. You can see the predator saltwater tank. There'll be a big clownfish tank, another big tank in the middle here, all kinds of stuff. Of course, down in this side, you'll be able to see the shark tank, the bow front tank. Oh, there's just so much cool stuff happening. In this back of the house is actually going to be the shark tank filtration. So there's going to be a wall here, a wall here. All the shark tank filtration is going to be back here. But there's actually going to be glass right here and right here, so you can actually see into the filtration room to kind of see what's going on, how it kind of all works. So it's going to be really cool. So we did the flooring here too, so that's all set. Now we just need to get the filtration in, so then we can build the walls around it, put the glass up and stuff like that. And I think in about a week, week and a half, the shark tank actually shows up and starts to get installed. Guys, I know that you know, Jay obviously has been doing a great job of showing you what's going on when I've been gone and even when I'm here, but I know it's a difficult transition for everybody because I want to be here and I'm going to try to be here as much as I can, but there are days that get really difficult. I hope I'm on the mend and hopefully I'll gain more strength. You know, today was a bit of a struggle, but I could not come in and see what's going on and stuff like that, so I want to know what you guys are thinking about, you know, what's been happening, and give us, you know, advice about what you want in the vlog, and, you know, hopefully I'll be in the vlog as much as I can, but, you know, how have you been liking it and stuff like that. But also I want you guys to understand that the vlog is important to both of us. For sure. But obviously there's the emotional side of this, and it's not just me that has to go through this.
It's hard.
Jay is my best friend. He's with me all the time.
Yeah.
And he sees me struggling. You know, you guys don't see it. You know, we try to keep it out, you know, but he sees the days that are really difficult. And I know that's tough on you too.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, you can imagine.
It's not like, you know, you're not my boss, or, you know, I mean, you are, but you're my brother and my best friend and an idol to me, and I look up to you tremendously. And to see anybody go through what you're going through sucks, but to see somebody you love so much, it definitely hits different. And, you know, I'm doing my best to try to be there for you.
And you are.
And help you guys see the journey that we're going through, and I'm honored to be able to help in these crazy times. So
you gotta remember, while I was laying in that hospital bed, I couldn't wait till the video was posted so that I could watch and see what the progress was of the aquarium, what's going on here, and see the people I love to be around. Because listen, even today, I probably shouldn't be here.
Well, I'm happy you are, because I've missed you, and it's been difficult, you know. I mean, we're so proud of you, you know, to go from such humble beginnings to making this place. It's a miracle, and that's what we do. We beat the odds every time, and you're going to get there too, Brian. But in this meantime, I got your back, and we're gonna get through it together. The strength of all of us is better than the strength of one, right?
Yeah, and we will, you know. I'm not giving up, guys. You know,
no chance.
This last thing was scary because, you know, I went into the hospital not knowing what was going on, and, you know, I had my entire leg artery from your groin all the way down to your heel was completely blocked with clogs. And I did have what they call a pulmonary embolism as well, which is in your lungs and heart, but thankfully it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
The surgeon said that, because they had to do emergency surgery, he said that he can't believe that it didn't go deeper into my lungs, and that could have been fatal. I did wake up in the middle of the night. Did I show you the picture?
No.
In the middle of the night. I'll show Jay on to what I woke up to one night, a couple nights ago. I woke up and I thought that I just felt a little bit...
Oh my God.
I felt a little bit wet.
What happened? What the heck is...
And I almost bled out. I mean, I can't really show you guys the picture because YouTube would ban it, but the entire bed was blood. Where the operation was, the incision was, because I was on blood thinners to clear the clots.
Of course.
It literally just ruptured. And in the middle of the night, I woke up at 1 in the morning, and my entire bed with blood, and I didn't freak out that much. I'm pretty calm, but I had like 10 doctors in the room from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get it to stop. It took about an hour and 45 minutes for them to stop the bleeding and get it repaired.
And something's watching out for you, Bri. I mean, we were just talking about this off camera before. You know, obviously you went into the hospital for biopsy to start the trial. I mean, what would be the case if that wasn't the case? You know, what if you didn't wake up in the middle of the night to feel wetness there? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have many angels looking out for you, and I'm lost for words, honestly.
I know, and we'll keep fighting, guys.
Hell yeah.
And we'll keep battling, and it's great to see water in these tanks.
It's great to see you here.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I miss it so bad when I'm not here. I just want to be here, you know, so just keep those prayers coming, guys. I know you guys do, and it gets me through the toughest times, you know. So I'm going to continue to try to be here. When I'm not here, Jay and Lori and the crew are going to do a great job of saying things, and you know, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to let you know that it's you know, obviously it affects everybody in the crew. You know, they see me struggling, but really Jay and Lori are the only ones that see the real thing. I try to keep it hidden from as many people as I can.
You do a good job. Do a good job.
And I don't want people to feel, and listen, when you see me really struggling.
It's brutal. It's friggin' brutal, dude.
Yeah, it can't be good. And so I try to save as many people from that as possible, because I don't want them to see me that way. I want everyone to always remember me as a fighter and a battler and someone that doesn't give up. And we will. So listen, tomorrow I hope I'll be better. You know, some more rest. I can't wait to continue to see the progress of this place over the next coming weeks, and Shark Tank showing up. And,
crazy.
And I'm going to do everything I can do, guys, to be here for opening day. You know, that's my goal. And I gotta be. So, all right, guys, I love you, and again, give some love to Jay for everything he does, and like I said, let us know in the comments what you'd like to see more of. When maybe on a day that I'm not able to be here, you know, what do you like? You know, what do you want us to do? Because I want you guys to continue to support and be a part. You guys are our family too. Sure. We love you. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Love you.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.